This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you touch that like button, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you ring that bell. I hope you guys are having a great Saturday, and I hope you guys aren't out there with all the pandemonium going on because the news has made people go insane. All these cancellations, and they're talking about, 3 months you're going to be, nah, man. This will blow over in a couple weeks just like it did in 2009. Don't worry about it. I don't take my word for that. We don't know, but it looks like they're doing everything properly to contain everything. So we'll be good, man. Just have faith that everything will be good. Don't go crazy. Come on, you just need like a month or two of supplies, if anything. Just get some ramen noodles and stuff. You'd be good, man. Anyways, they locked up Chief Keef in Mexico. Who knows why? I couldn't find exactly why. Probably just something simple. But that's one place you don't want to be locked up. So, because you're out of the country. Mexico's a little crooked down there. I mean, it's crooked up here, but it's really crooked down there, okay? This guy gets arrested a lot, though, man, and he gets a lot of second chances. I've never seen him go away for a long period of time. He's been involved in, like, a lot of stuff. Just look at his rap sheet. It's crazy. He gets a lot of second chances. He's kind of reminds me of a lot of people. A little dark out of second chance. He just got off a house arrest. Like, a lot of people get these, like, Kodak Black's gotten 20 million second chances, you know? Now he's got to go sit down for a little minute. But it's like, some people just get lucky, man. If it was me or you, we would be we will be gone forever, man. Like, I guess that just proves you got a little money. Anyways, next up, we got Meg Thee Stallion. 44 to 50,000 the first week. That's great. Okay, I mean, you know, she's not renegotiate your contract great, but it's great. But you know, we don't even know what's the whole thing looks like a mess. I feel bad for anyone involved in that situation because it just looks like there was no unity from the get-go, and it looks like she kind of wanted to break away from 1501. We'll talk about that later. I'll probably do a whole topic on that because that's an interesting topic. I mean, it's like, if you look at it, the baby's in the same situation. You sign to somebody and they sign to the label. You know, it's like a lot of artists go through that. A production company, QC or something like that. Just there's no unity with her and Carl Crawford. T. Ferris kind of like tried to poach her away and take her to Rock Nation, and he was working with T. Ferris, which is weird. But anyways, next up we got Nicki Minaj. They really want Kenny. Now I think they got it in court yesterday that they could. He can use his cell phone and everything. It has a curfew. He has to stay within California. This is going to mess up Nicki's plan. She can't take him everywhere. Because he messed up by not registering for you know what. You know, so we'll see. You know, Wendy Williams had her comments on it. But then later gave the rapper a polite congratulations when the news of the marriage circulated. Nicki thanked Wendy for her well wishes, but days ago Wendy took another jab. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. You know, Nicki's doing Nicki, man. You know, it's her life. We shouldn't really care that much. Then we got R. Kelly, more charges. This guy's never coming out of jail. So he's 53 now. They're Bill Cosbying him. I mean, you know, I don't know, like, I can't have any opinion on this because, like, I don't really know. We don't really know everything that happened. All I know is that it wasn't right, you know? But they're trying to give these people more time than they do that take people's lives. I don't get how that equates in our justice system. You know, someone takes somebody's life and they get less time than someone that does this. You know, I just don't get that. You know, nothing really makes sense sometimes, you know, and it's frustrating because, like, nobody tries to fix that has any power in the law, you know? Very weird, but, you know, I'm not surprised. It seems like R. Kelly had some type of weird problem, fetish or something that was just degrading women. Bill Cosby as well, but Bill Cosby, I mean, that was like 30 years ago and these women never said anything till recently. It's just, that's why I have a real problem with it. Bill Cosby shouldn't be locked up still, man, you know? Bill Cosby helped a lot of things in the 80s and 90s, you know, bring people together, essentially, with his shows and comedy and everything. A lot of people did that, and he was one of them. But anyways, I appreciate you guys. And I'm not in no way like saying, oh, condoning anything he did. That stuff is wrong. I'm just saying, I don't get how the amount of time you get in jail like it doesn't match up with other things that people get, you know? But anyways, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. I hope you guys are having a great day. Make sure you're grateful for what you got. Don't listen to the news too much because they are looking for clicks. These headlines where, you know, you're going to have to hunker down for this and that. Don't listen to all that because always remember the news needs clicks. There's a lot of competition in the news. Think of all the news networks. You got CNBC, you got NBC. They can even compete with each other. You got Fox News, CNN, all this stuff. They're all trying to get you to watch their network. So the craziest lines get you to go there, you know. And I don't think it's being responsible at a time like this. Like, yeah, when we're dealing with other stuff, okay. But when you're dealing with people's, you know, with people mindset and everything with something that's affecting everybody directly, that's not responsible, you know, especially with something where people are getting sick. But anyways, guys, I'll check you guys in the next one. I appreciate you guys so much. Guys, this is Jordan Tower with JT, and we got a special guest today. We got Ghost the Incredible. What's good, man?
Hey, how's it going?
What's going on, man? So you might know Ghost the Incredible from all the Hell Rel projects we've been promoting on here. He should be familiar now, especially with the Dave East exclusive that just dropped with you, Eagles, called With You, Dave East, and Hell Rel.
Correct.
Yeah, no, that's hot. So I'm sure people are wondering who this guy Ghost the Incredible is at this point. I mean, they've seen Hell Rel talk about you for 2 projects now. And I just want to I want you to tell them who you are and where they can find out more about you. So let's start. How long have you been rapping and where are you from?
I'm from Omaha, Nebraska. I came here when I was 18 months old. And I started
from where?
From Colorado Springs.
Okay.
And I started writing when I was 8 years old on a class project that I had. And the kids in the class loved it, so I just kept going from there. It ended up being a passion that I've had my entire life.
Tell people kind of how you grew up and how that affected your music.
I grew up in North Omaha, which if you Google it, you can see that it's a poverty-stricken area. You know, there's a lot of gangs around and stuff like that, violence, you know, things that anybody goes through growing up in a ghetto environment, you know, so to speak, quote unquote.
Yeah.
And it was rough, but I've made it through. You know, I survived, and you'll hear a lot of that in my music because that's, you know, it's been implanted in my brain since a very young age, you know. Yeah,
I mean, you rap about what you know, in your life, you know. So, you know, if you grew up rich, you probably rap about that. If you grew up with hardships, you're going to know that. You're going to rap about that. And then what was your influences growing up?
Bone Thugs and Harmony was
that's dope.
Huge Bone Thugs and Harmony fan. I even grew my hair out. I thought I was the 6th member.
What else? Because you have I like your voice when you're rapping too. You got a raspy type deep voice. It's dope.
You know, I've been huge fans, and I appreciate that. I've been huge fans of different artists throughout the time, like Eazy-E. That was one of my big inspirations. I like Chamillionaire, you know, Trey the Truth, Dave East, Hell Rel, The Diplomats. You know, it's a variety of different styles of music that I like. The Game, you know, 50 Cent, stuff like that.
Yeah. Did you ever try singing or anything since you weren't to Bone Thugs? Did you ever try to sing on your track? In the beginning?
Yeah,
we're on to 50 Cent and all that. How did you and Hell Rel connect? You being in Nebraska, him being in New York.
You know, management dealt with some situations with Hell Rel and pulled everything together. Nap Records, shout out to Jeff Knapp. and pulled everything together, brought him out here. We worked on a project together, 2 projects actually. I was on his last album, and then we did an album together as well.
Yeah.
And it was just a wonderful thing, and we enjoyed good food and stuff while he was here.
In the first video, you didn't have the beard, right?
Right, it's wintertime here, so I'm cold. Yeah, I put some fur on the face, you know what I mean?
You got to be careful now, because the corona, they say you can't have a beard.
This is a manly beard. It'll fight off any virus.
So you just released a project on .piff, and we saw the video with you, Dave East, and Hellrow, that animated video.
The mixtape is called Eagles.
Okay.
.piff, and it's got Eagles, which is a track with Dave East and Hellrow, which is fire.
Go check that. I know you guys have heard that. Yeah.
Phenomenal song. We also have Give Me Love is on there.
Yeah.
We also have I can't remember every song that's on there, but there's 6 songs on there all together.
Okay. And you can get it on naprecords.com. You get so you move out to Nebraska, you start rapping at 8, for a school project, and obviously it develops into something where you keep going with it because you're still doing it today. Tell me how that progressed, like as you went through high school and everything. Like, how did you work your area in Nebraska?
Well, I started off, I shoveled snow and I bought a karaoke machine one winter. I was like, I think I was 9 when I did that.
Yeah.
And I was doing it with the tapes where you put the key, and I bought a keyboard as well, where you put the keyboard there, put the microphone to it, dub over on the next tape, and put your vocals on it,
Yeah.
And that's how I started with that. Then I ended up advancing to a computer, and I really didn't attend high school too much. I was a troubled youth, you could say, and and I just started. I got myself involved in the streets, and that's where my buzz was able to create. Everybody's like, man, you could really create songs. Like I didn't just rap, like standing on corners. I music,
Yeah.
And I dropped my first mixtape when I was like 15, and then
Now I have a question. Before you get to that. A lot of people when they think of Nebraska, they don't have. They don't know that there's are there studios and everything out there that you can go to, or did you have to actually build a home studio?
Well, when I was younger, I built a home studio. I was really confined by the area that I was at because, when you grow up in an area like that, you have a very closed mind, you know what I mean? Like you only know that area, so I didn't realize like how big the world actually was, when I was younger. But there are plenty of studios out here to record at, But back then, I recorded it at home.
So you made your first mixtape at home, and you made a CD. And how did you distribute the CD?
Selling it in the streets. Like I would stand on the corner for days, not days at a time, but I would stand there all day long and come back the next day and stand there all day long in the middle of the winter, summer, whatever,
Were you giving them out for free or selling them?
Selling them, $5 a piece.
Oh, nice. People with support?
Oh yeah, like I remember one time I had a girlfriend, she was working and she was making like a few $100 every week or something. And this is when I was like 17.
Yeah.
And she was like, how am I going to tell my parents you're a rapper? And it's like, I make more money in the Bay selling my CDs than you make an entire week,
Oh, so it was like that. You were getting them off like that.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you stand there all day, selling them for $5 a piece, you're gonna make a couple $100 in a day,
That's true. Especially if you're a good salesman.
Right. And the era has changed where that's no longer possible. Like people don't have CD players in their cars no more.
Yo, that's crazy, right?
Right.
Like, how do you do it now? I guess you just do it, sending your links out. I guess that's the best you can do.
Right. And it's the game is oversaturated. There's so many artists that figured out you can create a home studio and record at home. And studio time is much cheaper. So it's
free.
Right.
It's technically free. I mean, you need $100 mic and a beat. Everybody definitely go check his stuff out. It's hot.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
And tell them where they can follow you on Instagram and Twitter and everything.
At Ghosty Incredible.
Ghosty Incredible. Everything.
Ghost Incredible. Yep. And it's spelled just like how it sounds. GHOSTTHEINCREDIBLE.
Awesome. And go to naprecords.com to get all the releases.